What Ilia Malinin just did at the Olympic Gala is shocking everyone. It is not about the skating. 8 days after the mental breakdown during his performance, he returned to the Olympic ice and delivered the most powerful mental health statement in figure skating history. It was not a traditional performance. It was the truth about what Olympic pressure really does. And the way he ended it left the entire arena in absolute silence. On Saturday, February 21st, the Olympic Gala at the Milano Ice Skating Arena brought the skaters back to the ice. Ilia Malinin had finished in 8th place in the men's singles event, but he received a special invitation anyway. What he did with that opportunity shocked the figure skating world. He took the ice in a gray hoodie and frayed jeans. The word fear was written upside down on his sweatshirt. He skated to the song Fear by NF, an American rapper whose lyrics focus on mental health struggles and the feeling of losing control. Instead of performing a traditional gala routine, Ilia acted out exactly what happened to him under Olympic pressure. After the performance, he spoke to journalists about what it meant. He said, "Tonight's performance was just an extension of the emotions that I've been feeling for the past year leading up to these Olympics." Then he said something even more important. "It has been so stressful, so much pressure from people, the noise, the media, the thoughts. It's something that no athlete should go through." 8 days earlier, he described traumatic moments flooding his mind the second he took his starting pose. His legs felt like stone. He couldn't take a deep breath. He lost control in front of millions of people while the world watched and expected perfection. Now he was showing everyone what that looked like. The scrolling through hate, the flinching from cameras, the hiding under his hood, a mental health breakdown visualized on Olympic ice, with fear written upside down on his sweatshirt, because fear controlled him on Friday the 13th, and now he was taking his power back. Figure skating galas are supposed to be celebrations, flashy costumes, upbeat music, and some cool stunts. Fun performances with no pressure and no judges. Ilia Malinin turned it into a therapy session and into a mental health education moment for everyone watching. No other Olympic athlete has ever done this. He visualized his mental breakdown on the same ice where it happened. That is not a traditional gala performance. That is a statement. What he did to even be there made history. Olympic galas typically feature all the medalists from the competition, plus special invited skaters. Individual event medalists usually get the prime solo performance spots. Ilia Malinin finished 8th place in the men's singles event. The Olympic organizers made a special exception for Ilia. They did it because of his massive star power, because he is the quad god, because he won team gold earlier in the games, and because the world needed to see what he had to say. Ilia actually performed twice at the gala. The first time he skated with Team USA to rock songs. His second performance and then his solo to Fear was the one that changed everything. At the end of the gala, during the final group celebration, he and French skater Adam Fa casually did a backflip together. But it was during the solo performance where he did some insane moves, because after acting out the mental breakdown, he landed one quadruple jump. Then he unleashed his trademark move, a backflip with a one-footed landing. Backflips were banned for nearly 50 years until the International Skating Union legalized them in June 2024. They still do not earn any points. The crowd went absolutely wild, a standing ovation, a big applause that shook the arena. But it was not just for his technical skill, it was for his bravery, for his honesty, for showing the world what Olympic pressure actually does to athletes. NBC commentator Tara Lipinski said it perfectly. This experience will fuel him even more. When he finished the routine, he appeared visibly emotional. The arena saw the weight he had carried, appreciating not just his talent, but his courage to speak the truth about mental health. After the most devastating moment of his career, he received a standing ovation for showing his pain. But here's the moment that left everyone speechless. At the end of the performance, he mimed putting on headphones, tugging them over his ears, and the music cut to immediate, absolute silence. He stood at center ice, finally blocking out the noise, the vile online hatred, the media scrutiny, the endless insurmountable pressure that had devoured him. Total silence in the arena. That was his ultimate power move. He said he was taking control back. He was symbolically shutting out the world that had broken him. It was a chilling ending. The entire arena went completely silent, everyone watching him reclaim his peace. And this wasn't goodbye, this was a warning. After the gala, Ilia confirmed what's next. The World Championships in Prague, Czech Republic, March 23rd through 29th. He is going to defend his title. He is a two-time world champion, winning in 2024 and 2025. Now he is going for a third consecutive world title. His exact words to Olympics.com were that he is looking forward to getting himself that redemption competition, as he likes to call it, and that he can be satisfied with it if everything goes well. Redemption competition, not a comeback. Redemption. The last person to win 3 world titles in a row was Nathan Chen, an American legend who did it from 2018 through 2021. Ilia is going for the same legacy. He used the Olympic ice, the same ice that broke him, to visualize the breakdown, process the trauma, and reclaim control, scrolling through hate comments, flinching from cameras, hiding under his hood, then the backflip, then the silence. That's an athlete reclaiming his narrative. The Olympics broke him mentally on February 13th. By February 21st, he had turned it into the most powerful statement about athlete mental health ever delivered on the Olympic stage in front of the world, using figure skating as both therapy and education. No other athlete has ever done this. Visualize their mental collapse, then announce their redemption plan 8 days later. Here's what everyone needs to understand. The quad god who collapsed under Olympic pressure just showed he has processed it. He has confronted it, and now he is coming back. Not broken, not defeated, dangerous. He knows what Olympic pressure feels like now. He survived the worst moment of his career on the world's biggest stage. And he is heading to Prague 6 weeks after his Olympic collapse to defend his world title. That gala performance was a message to every competitor watching that he was down, but not done. The quad god is officially back. What Ilia did at the gala matters beyond figure skating. He showed that athletes can talk about mental health. They can visualize their struggles, they can be honest about pressure, and they can still be champions. His gala performance was education for everyone watching about what Olympic pressure actually does to athletes, and it was proof that you can survive it, process it, and come back stronger. Do you think Ilia will win the World Championships in Prague? Can he come back from this and reclaim his title? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and subscribe, because we're covering the redemption competition in March. The quad god just showed everyone he's not finished. 6 weeks until Prague. The real story is just beginning.